So, when you first started getting into music,
Yeah.
was it always a dream to come out and break it in America?
Yeah. I'm just very lucky that I get to go and play music everywhere, all over the world. You know, very lucky. You know, I wouldn't slit my throat if I didn't get to do it, but you know, still counting my blessings.
Now, you're someone that's been strictly about the music, like you say. It's just about you making the music that you want to make. When you were putting this album together and coming together with this kind of sound, you know, it's very different from what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Was that always a conscious decision to end up with this sound? Did you have it in mind before you stepped into the studio, or did it happen kind of organically with Mark and Salam?
No, nothing I do is like, listen, I'm just a musician, yeah. I don't think about who's going to hear it, who's going to buy it, who I'd like to hear it or buy it. I only make music that I would like to hear. That's all I've done. I'm lucky that I've been able to make it.
Well, you've made music that you like to hear, but also what seems to be happening at the moment, the modern day hip hop. Some of the greats are really kind of accepting the sound that you've done. How did you feel when you get given an accolade like Jay-Z stepping on a remix?
Yeah, I suppose it's lovely, isn't it? You don't ever hear people like that would ever hear what you do, let alone put a thing on it.
You've been real busy. I don't know whether you've read, but NME.com and loads of different websites have said that Prince today did a press conference in the UK where he's just announced kind of 20 dates all in a row, and he's requested you.
What?
Did you not know this?
No.
So he went and did a press conference in London today announcing 20 dates. This is going to be the last time he ever performs all of his greatest hits before he goes off to travel the world and study the Bible. And he said one artist's name that he would like to come on board and perform a song with, and that was you.
Prince is going to study the Bible.
Yeah, listen, stay to the point. He's asking for you.
He's going to be a rabbi. I'm the last. Listen.
Does that blow your mind still when you know so many artists have come up to you and said, listen, we want to work with you to have Prince?
I'm going to Minneapolis, see you later. Prince! Yeah. I hope I can do it though. I don't know why I'm smiling. I really hope. I mean, I'll drop everything to do that.
Now, we know sooner or later you're going to be shooting the next video.
Yeah.
With David LaChapelle.
Yeah.
What's the treatment for that
Why
video?
do you know everything I'm doing better than me?
Because that's the job that I have to do.
Okay.
My research. Do you mind talking about it?
It's kind of showing me up because I haven't got down in the real what I'm talking about.
It's alright, but do you know what the next single's going to be?
Well, I think we're reshooting Rehab.
Oh, you are?
Or Tears Dry on Their Own.
Okay. We'll take that second answer.
Yeah.
And do you know what the concept behind the video is?
No.
Do you just turn up on the day and do what you do?
No, we will have meetings, I'm sure. Or someone will say something.
That's why I was curious. Like, how hands-on are you with everything?
Yeah, I'm pretty, yeah. So, I mean, I'm... Of course, yeah.
And why is that so important?
Because I'm quite shy. I'm quite an insecure person. I'm not going to, you know, do stuff that makes me feel like I'm being an idiot.
And then getting up on stage, is that something you still get shy doing?
No. It's quite exciting.
You ever get nerves? How do you calm the nerves?
No, it's quite exciting. I don't really get nervous. It's adrenaline.
Right. Being here in New York, you're in the home of some of the greatest rappers of all time. I know you're a huge fan of people like Nas, Mos Def.
Yeah.
Do you think, and I just had this idea, that you would ever want to do, I know you have music left over from this album to do for your next album, with the way they're accepting you at the moment, you know, a Brit coming over, a female Brit coming over, hip-hop has truly accepted you, would you ever think about doing kind of a collaborative effort with some of your favourite artists?
I'd love to work with people like, you know, there's so many people I'd love to work with, like Nas, Mos Def. I'd love to work with Busta Rhymes. I'd love to work with Rod Digger. I'd love to work with Rod Digger. There's loads of people I'd love to work with.
Do you ever kind of sit back and think, look, when you think successful female artists in America, you think Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, you think Shakira. These are all very kind of polished images. You know, these girls step out, they're probably ready for the cover of Vogue magazine. But you yourself have come out doing, you know, you defied convention, not just with your sound, but also with your look. Right? How important is image to your career?
I'm not really fussed. I'm very lucky that I got to make the kind of album I wanted to make. That's pretty much it. The rest of it, I'd tell everyone to piss off, so it doesn't really matter, I suppose.